Top of the morning, good afternoon, and hello to all the coaches. All right, welcome to this week's newsletter. Now, in the upcoming class, the Club Fearless Experience class, we're going to be talking about the ultimate checklist for new coaches. Seasoned coaches will get a lot out of these classes, but these are directed towards new coaches. New coaches come out of school, they're in school, been out of school for a couple of months or a year. They're wondering, what's the checklist? What are the things that I absolutely need to do in order to create paying clients? So in the first class, August 1st, which the recording is down below, we talked about a few things. I'm just going to pull them up here because, we talked about how to work on your business. What's the difference between working on your business and in your business? Spending time looking at the future of your business and spending time coaching, and how to do that throughout the week. Very, very important. One of the most important things for coaches. Please watch that recording down below. We also talked about the one thing the coaches will not do, they should do, must do, can do, is tell people you're a coach. Tell your granny, your neighbors, the cat, the chickens that the neighbor has, tell them you're a coach. And we also talked about creating the coaching fee. What is the coaching fee? How do we create the coaching fee? And how do you ask clients for it? So that's all in that recording. Now, in the second class, we're going to be talking about how do you invite people to a conversation, people that you like to a conversation. How do you must use service and creativity. What are those things? And how do you use them as your guide for creating paying clients? It's the number one thing that I keep coming back to in Club Fearless: service and creativity. It's actually our whole mantra. Our mantra is create paying clients through service and creativity and doing things that make your heart sing, which is number 3. We're going to look at stop letting your fear guide you and let what makes your heart sing guide you. Most coaches are out there with all this fear in their head. Oh, I don't want to do this. Don't want to do cold calling. Don't want to do needy. Don't want to do this. You don't have to do any of that. When you really connect to what makes your heart sing, whether it's a program, a one-on-one coaching, group coaching, speaking engagements, whatever it is, when you really connect to that, you're unstoppable. I've seen it time and time again in Club Fearless. We just had a coach in Club Fearless get a $40,000 client, $60,000 client by doing what makes her heart sing. It's that simple. Now, so in the class upcoming, we're going to be talking about these things, but I want to talk today a little bit about inviting people to a conversation. But I want to give you a completely different spin on it. Most coaches say, oh, I don't want to come across needy. Oh, I don't want to come across salesy. I don't want them thinking badly of me. That's what including myself, when I started out, that's exactly how I tried to get clients, by being needy and salesy and having all this fearful thinking about what are they thinking about me? What are they going to say about me? Oh, I don't want to charge any money in case I screw the whole coaching thing up. And I didn't know how to invite clients. Now, I'm going to talk to you about creating clients, inviting clients in a completely different way. And we'll go deeper in it in the class September 5th. And the link is down below to sign up. But please listen to that first class if you can, before you come to the second one. I want to talk to you about a completely different way of looking at inviting clients to a conversation. Instead of looking at the how, I want you to take a moment, sit back in your chair, put your feet on the ground, and ask yourself, why am I a coach? You see, most coaches, and I see it in Club Fearless all the time, they come in and their only question is, how do I get clients? How do I get paid? How do I make money? How do I do this? But the more important question is why. Why are you a coach? You see, when you can slow down and connect to why you're a coach, then the how comes out of that. Have you ever been inspired to do something? You're like, you don't know how to do it, but you're so excited to try it that you don't care about the how. You just want to get out there and try something. You ever had that? Of course you have. Everyone has. Whether it was in your childhood, in your teens, or whether it was in your adulthood. We've all had something that we were so excited to do, we'd no clue how to do it. I was out last week in the garden, and I've decided to. We've got chickens, and we've got a chicken coop, and I built this big chicken run. I had no clue how to build a huge encasement, 20 feet by 20 feet chicken run where they could run around and they could be totally protected from, all the predators that live on our property. I was going to say rabbits, but they'd have to be killer rabbits, which probably are out there. I mean, look at Life of Brian. But foxes, mountain lions, mountain cats, we have, rats the size of dogs, eagles, not eagles, but hawks. And so I had to create this enclosure. I had no idea how to do it. Never done it before. But I was so excited to do it because we were so excited to have chickens that I figured it out. My first question was not how. My first question was, how can I get out there and start doing this? Now, when you connect to the why of why you're a coach, I love coaching. I love facilitating. In fact, I love teaching and facilitating more now than ever than coaching. I used to love coaching, but things have flipped for me. I love teaching. I love showing the coaches in Club Fearless how to make money, how to do this professionally as a professional coach. Have the freedom and the time to do whatever you want when you want. That's an amazing life. And I live that life. And it's pretty amazing, I can tell you. And any coach can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So I want you to start asking yourself, what do you love about coaching? Why do you want to be a coach? Most coaches love to help people. We love to see the smile on people's faces when we're coaching them and they get an insight, they get an aha. They realize, oh boy, I can do this. My life can be better. My life can change. It's incredible. Why am I a coach? What makes my heart sing about being a coach? What do I love about coaching? What are some of the possibilities that I see for myself in being a coach? Any of those questions, or, none of them. Ask yourself, what do you love about being a coach? You see, when you connect to your why, the how shows up. But most coaches never take time to connect to the why. They go to the how. But if you don't spend time on the why, the how is very hard. I tell the coaches in Club Fearless all the time, keep coming back to the question, what will make my heart sing? And what makes my heart sing about coaching? What makes my heart sing about having my own business? Which is the why question, right? Which is the value question. If you've gone through Erickson or another program, they'll tell you about value questions. And the number one value question is why? Why am I doing this? Now, if you don't spend time on the why, you'll spend a lot of time on the how, and you'll get frustrated and you get tired. And once you've coached your friends and families, which I did, I went out in the how. When I hired my first coach, Steve Chandler, greatest coach in the world, how. That's all I ever said to him. And he said, Dermot, do you ever spend any time on the why you want to be a coach? No, Steve, I want to make money. I got to get this coaching thing done. Let's go, Steve. Slow down, Speedy Gonzalez, he would say to me. Let's spend time on the why. So I want to invite you coaches to spend some time on why you're a coach. And before you reach out to a client, maybe someone you're inviting to a conversation, which is really simple. Hey, are you struggling? Yeah. Would you like some help with that? I would. What do you mean? I'm a professional coach, or if you're a new coach, I'm a professional coach in training, and I love to help people. I love to coach people. Can I help you? Can I give you an hour of coaching on me, give you an experience of coaching, no obligation? Just let me see if I can help you. You do that? Yeah, I would. Absolutely. Just give you an hour and see what happens. And if they like it and they want to do another one, give them another free session. I usually give 3 1-hour sessions. And in the second session, I say to them, hey, we're going to do one more session. After that, if you'd like to do some professional coaching with me, with a contract, let's look at how many sessions we can put together from you, and we'll come up with a price that will be beneficial to both of us, especially if you're a new coach. Work with the client, decide on it, but charge something, $25 minimum for an hour, minimum for new coaches. So connect to your why. Because if you don't connect to the why, you're going to spend a lot of time on the how. And the how doesn't show up because the why isn't connected. You're not dialed into your, why am I doing this? What makes my heart sing about this? What do I love about being a coach? Why do I love helping people? And when you connect to that first, before you make that phone call or send that email, you'll have an inspired action instead of, oh, I hope they don't think poorly of me. Oh, I hope they don't think that I'm needy or creepy, which is how I built, didn't build anything, how I struggled for years until I met my coach and really connected to the why. We're going to talk more about it in the class. Now, before I go, the recording is down below. Please listen to that. We'll be going more into the September 5th Club Experience class. And this is just to give you an experience of Club Fearless. There's no charge for this class. However, if you're tired of being a broke coach, if you're tired of not getting people to pay you for coaching, if you're tired of that, which a lot of you are, or if you just want to know how to do that and you want to do it in a place where other coaches are all doing the same thing, we're all looking at how to create paying clients through service and creativity, doing what you makes your heart sing. If you're ready to give that a go, to dip your toes in the business building waters, just dip your toes, and you need help, which all coaches do. You alone could do it, but you can't do it alone. I've decided that September, October, and November, we're going to give you coaches a 20% discount. And you can come to Club Fearless for September, October, and November, and with a 20% discount, and get 3 months of professional teaching, facilitating, coaching, and training, and be in a room with all the coaches, seasoned coaches, new coaches. So the seasoned coaches are helping the new coaches. The new coaches are helping the seasoned coaches because they're connecting back to the basics. If that's something you want to try out, and there's a Facebook group, there's a community, there's classes every week. The first class of the month is on business building. The second class is on developing your coaching skills. The third class is business building. The fourth class is you sit down with a 6-figure coach and they tell you how they built their coaching practice, and you can ask them questions. And we have that every month. It's one of the greatest programs on the planet. So if you're ready to get into action, if you're ready to stop letting all this fear stop you, if you're ready to create paying clients so that you can do other things and stop struggling, if you're ready to do that, forget the ready. If you're even just willing to do it, I left a button down below. You can get a 20% discount. You save like $177 for the 3 months, a 3-month contract. And we're going to have a hell of a time. So don't delay, get your butt in there, and I look forward to seeing you. All right, coaches, until the next time, think big, have fun, stay curious. And in next week's newsletter, please share this newsletter with all your friends. In next week's newsletter, we're going to be talking about how to use service and creativity as your guide. Bye.